The night air was thick with fog, curling around the twisted trees like ghostly fingers. From the darkness of the abandoned alley, a shrill scream pierced the silence, cutting through the hearts of anyone who dared to wander near. That scream belonged to a girl who had vanished on the so-called Mayabi Rasta, a road whispered about in hushed tones by the Lokelza, a place where shadows moved of their own will, and the wind carried voices that were indeed there. Lila, curious and reckless, had always dismissed the legends, until one moonless night. She and her friends decided to explore the forbidden alley, flashlights barely illuminating the gnarled pavement beneath their feet. The deeper they ventured, the colder the air grew, and the shadows seemed to stretch taller, leaning in, as if the darkness itself were alive. Every step echoed unnaturally, bouncing off invisible walls, and faint whispers swirled around them, urging them to turn back. Lila's heartbeat pounded in her ears, a frantic drum warning her of the unseen eyes watching from the mist. Suddenly, a door-sized hole appeared in the narrow wall at the side of the alley, rat-infested, decayed opening that seemed to breathe, inhaling their fear. Against her better judgment, Lila crept closer, drawn by a strange, irresistible pull. From the shadows within, a pair of pale, glowing eyes blinked, followed by a ghastly figure emerging, a girl of the alley who had disappeared decades ago. Her face twisted in eternal anguish. Her voice, hollow and echoing, called them deeper, promising secrets, but delivering only terror. The friends tried to flee, but the alley had shifted behind them, twisting into a labyrinth of rusted gates and walls that weren't there before. Screams blended with the whispering wind as the ghostly girl circled them, her presence chilling their bones, her translucent hands reaching out with fingers like broken branches. Time lost all meaning. Minutes stretched into eternity. Every corner held another specter, a shadow of those who had vanished, trapped forever by the malevolent spirit feeding on fear. Lila felt herself slipping, pulled into the black hole of the alley, her screams swallowed by the darkness. Her friends' cries faded as the ghostly girl let out a scream that shook the very air, a scream that promised they would never leave. Morning came too late, and when the villagers finally braved the foggy path, they found nothing but the alley, as if it had never changed, the hole gone, and the whispers silent. Lila and her friends had vanished, leaving only footprints that led into nothingness. Those who pass by Mayabi Rasta still swear they hear faint screams and laughter when the fog rolls in, a warning to never step too close. If you dare to explore the unknown, remember some roads are alive, and some spirits never forgive. If this tale sent chills down your spine, Dan T, forget to like this video and subscribe to Horror Ambient for more terrifying journeys into the darkness.